We will have 3 major fights, and the rest will be kind of more like prelims. The reason why we don't really have a prelims or main card is it's kind of December, and I wanted a little bit of an easier road going into 2021. So, as we do kick things off, as we are still going to be in the UFC Apex for this month, this may actually, no, well, this may be the last time we're going to be in the UFC Apex. I just wanted to give it out one more show. I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, this episode will also be in the UFC Apex for a fight night. Just to kind of, a big little throwback to what's happening in real life with them filming the UFC Apex. But already as we start, Nick Diaz already in trouble. He's already down to the mat here, courtesy of Frank Edgar, who's now in complete control from Psycho, clocking the skull. I know last time we had a little bit of technical difficulties. Hopefully that will not be the case tonight. So that is my big hope. So yeah, I definitely look forward to what should be an eventful and awesome show. And hopefully everyone's having a good day. Happy Thursday. I know it's the middle of the day, and I actually streamed a little bit early. Look at this. Look at this. Frankie Edgar. Oh my god. How is Nick Diaz still standing? Nick Diaz has been punched into... I mean, that's all of his blood right there. The man is hurt. And he's trying to go for the submission. That left eye is completely gassed. I mean, Frankie Edgar is coming out with some intense fire tonight. He's got this triangle choke in. Can Nick Diaz somehow, I guess, shock everyone and get the submission victory? I don't think Nick's a bit. He just took a beating. Nick Diaz, he's got him in. He's got it locked in. Nick Diaz for the win. Is he gonna tap? And Frank Edgar taps Nick Diaz, who's on the wrong side of a beatdown, just turned it around and got a submission victory here in the first round. That is how you get it done, folks. And what is up, TY? Welcome to the show. What an impressive submission victory for Nick Diaz right here tonight. He now puts his record to 2-4. Meanwhile, Frankie Edgar's gonna have a whopping 0-8 record. My goodness, Frankie Edgar just can't buy a win. Just, I thought Frankie Edgar was gonna knock him out. That head kick right there absolutely decked Nick Diaz. Like, he struggled to get up. That was the thing. And somehow the triangle choke here was enough to get the job done for Nick Diaz. I mean, let's see, 30 seconds after taking a beating, his eye got gassed open, he turned it around, got into half guard, went to side control to put the submission on. Very impressive from Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz 2-4, Frank Edgar 0-8. Let's go on to the next fight of the night. Come on, game. There we go. Which will be featured in the women's flyweight division. The 4-8 Joanna Jędrzejczyk takes on the 2-2 Lauren Murphy. This fight is up next. Let's hope there are no glitches like the last one. That would be wonderful. And to the person who just commented, what is up, Bailey? How's it going? Hey, thanks, man. I highly appreciate that, and you know, hopefully I'm glad that you're enjoying them, and it means a lot. Truly, it really does, man. And I appreciate you even just coming by to say hello. It means a lot, man. Thank you. And trust me, there really are no spoilers. I mean, every fight night's different, and you know, the same fighters won't be fighting every week. So just kind of depending on where you're at. Like if you're on last week's or last month's, we haven't had a pay-per-view since October, so you should be fine. Oh my god, let's see, this is the thing up there that, okay, so the UFC Apex does have a glitch. Because it's still stuck on Diaz and Edgar. I don't think this arena is going to be usable, which is going to suck. Okay, this is Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Lauren Murphy, not Diaz versus Edgar. See, now, it's interesting because right now, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, we don't really necessarily know her as a brawler. I mean, she definitely can be one, but she's really playing Lauren Murphy's game. If you don't know, Lauren Murphy is going to be in the black trunks, Jędrzejczyk in the red trunks. Nice knee to the body. But truth be told, for Joanna, her best bet here would be trying to go for a takedown, trying to take this to the ground, and out wrestling her opponent. Which, for some reason, does not seem to be her game plan, and I don't know why. I will say, though, is where Joanna Jędrzejczyk is excelling is she's getting at least that 1-2 combination. It may not be effective, but they're simple jabs. One to the face, one to the body. Over time, if this fight does go that far, it's going to play a massive role and have a big effect on Lauren Murphy. So, you know, could be... oh, gosh, those knees to the body, man. They're just so brutal. Although I will say this, they are definitely exchanging. We're seeing a lot of exchanges. You hit me, I hit you. That's basically the game that's being played right now. Lauren Murphy needs to stop those punches to her jaw. She'll be knocked out. What is up, Braylon Man? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show. So this would be the last episode we actually have in the UFC Apex, just because it seems to be a glitched mess that they haven't fixed. Yeah, you would think EA would be able to do that. What is up, the Dean? Welcome, welcome. A nice head kick. And that was the end of a super eventful round number 1. I will say that much. And then they're literally going to pick off where they left off. These guys, I mean, these gladiators are just in an absolute stand-up battle. This is a boxing fight, basically. My thing is, how long can these fighters do this? How much can they take? I'm literally watching this while I'm in school. Well, don't get in trouble. They definitely do not want to be the cause of anyone getting in trouble. Oh, you do have a Jeffrey. Oh, okay, so there you go. That's good at least. Oh, nice body kick there. Oh man, I said that hook, that left hook of Lauren Murphy has knocked out so many people. Oh my gosh. See, what I'm seeing is they're both targeting the body quite a lot, and you can see they stiffen up. So these shots are taking a toll on both of these fighters. You can literally see the bruising on the sides here of both fighters, right where I think that's a dragon tattoo or something on Murphy's side. And as for Joanna, it's very apparent. It's this big red gash that's just sitting there. Oh, so you got it. Murphy needs to capitalize. Oof. These two have chins of steel, man. I'm telling you, because there's no way they've taken this much abuse. I mean, they are looking messed up right now. Oh, that spinning back fist, man. It's so lethal when it hits, man. Good body shot combination from Murphy. So I think we've hit a stalemate right now, or at least, well, not really. And I forget that when, you know, for about 10 straight minutes now, they've just gone 100 miles an hour. Jesus, man. But also, I think Joanna's doing the better job this round, outboxing Murphy. I feel like Murphy definitely won round number 1, if that was a close tie. Rock the party. I have UFC 4. Check out. Yeah, I do too, man. Cool. Oh! That uppercut, I don't know where that actually landed. I know it landed somewhere. I think it was on the side of the jaw. Definitely on the side of the jaw, because it definitely wasn't, you know, on the chin. Junior Santos is sure will gain. I'll go with Junior Dos Santos just because Wow, that uppercut rocked her. Yeah, I mean, career mode was cool. I don't know. I just feel like the career mode in this year's was very repetitive. So now we know that both jaws of Kia are kind of starting to to fold. Oh, nice spinning back. She's to capitalize. She got an uppercut. She's got Murphy in the corner. Murphy is hooked. Oh, she's trying for that takedown, so they got bopped with an uppercut. But now Murphy's trying to fight back and give her a little bit of taste of her own medicine. You see Murphy's right eye is kind of getting a little bit black and blue there. So one of these coaches called for a head kick. I mean, you can hear the pop of these shots, man. It's a nasty pop. He goes for the takedown, got here in side control. What's she going for? Now I can easily see. Oh my! Oh, she's clocking her in the skull. My goodness. I think it's in the half guard. Oh, that was a good call by Murphy's coach to call it the guillotine right before it happened. Probably saved her. See, Murphy and you want to look messed up. Top mount here. So you got her in top mount. This part, you should go for an armbar. See, start punching away. What is the plan? That's what she got out of it. Okay. It's a little bit confusing on why. I have submission issues. Submission, I feel, is the easier thing in this game. I think the not the circular one, but this rotating one is kind of meh. But the one where you go back and forth is pretty easy. Can Lauren Murphy hang on in this triangle choke for 5 more seconds to try to at least force a decision? And she does that indeed. This was an equally contested battle. Both of these women really went to war. This was a war between these two. Now, I'm not really sure who they're going to give this to. Truthfully, I don't. Joanna Jędrzejczyk gets the victory, which is actually huge for her. She now can push her record to 5-8. Meanwhile, Lauren Murphy's 2-3. A little bit heartbreaking for her. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, that's not how she wanted to end her 2020, but it is what it is. Next up, folks, in the welterweight division, we'll see the 0-4 Matt Brown take on the 1-3 Matt Hughes. This fight is up next. Herb Dean, the ref, going to call this action. Matt Hughes in the green, Matt Brown in the blue. And already Matt Brown is on the ground. That was quick. Yeah, the armbar submission system was quite easy. I liked both the submissions. They are pretty cool. But I definitely prefer the one with the Kimura. This Matt Hughes, man, the former welterweight champ. Back in UFC 2, he was I think our inaugural welterweight champ, actually. He won it in a fight against, I don't remember who he fought against, but that was his one win in the opening episode. And then never won after that. He had he's been knocked out twice in what we consider one of the greater knockouts of all time. The first one sent him flying halfway across the octagon. The second one sent him scudding off the octagon floor. So, so definitely something to remember. Some very memorable moments that have been on display. Oh my gosh. What a slam. I mean, this is not looking at all good for Matt Brown. What is up, Herbert Lemon? Matt Hughes is dominating. What is gonna... Oh. I thought he had the arm. I thought he had both arms. And he's lighting up the body right now. As I said, folks, those body shots will do damage over time. It's all Matt Hughes. Like, this hasn't even been a contest. I think we're kind of stuck in the sitting spot, I guess. Matt Hughes not really looking to do anything, it looks like. There you go, get some good face shots in there. There, that's what Matt Hughes needs. That's what he needs to do. Keep those shots going. Bruise up his opponent. Now he's going for the knockout. He's got 15 seconds left to do this. Matt Brown is getting rocked in the face. Keep clocking him. He's going to try to flatten him out. Nope. So we can all agree that round number 1 definitely goes to Matt Hughes. I'm going to say 10-7 because I don't think Matt Brown really did anything notable, you know? And look, he just got his behind whooped. Oh, wait a minute. Matt Brown, though, tagging in the face. I mean, Matt Hughes has had probably having flashbacks of him fighting George St. Pierre. Oh, well, then when you have an uppercut like that, man, he dropped him again. You know, if I'm Matt Hughes, I realize I can dominate this guy on the ground. I'm gonna go back to it. There you go. Look at this. Oh, dropped him on his head again. Again, great wrestling here by Matt Hughes. He's trying to flatten him out. I have MK11. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of fighting games. I don't know why. At least not like those type of fighting games. Like the UFC one is fine. Wait a minute. You're going for an arm triangle? What in the world? If he's going to use the arm, I'm not really sure this is the best plan of attack. No, he changes over to an armbar. Oh, that's a flawless transition, but I guess it didn't do nothing, as Matt Hughes had found a way out of it. The problem is, if Matt Hughes has great ground control, he's going to win the round. Do I think it'll be a 10-8 or 10-9? I don't think. I'd say a 9-8. I don't feel like anyone's done enough to get that complete. Oh, they had a great performance around dominant round itself. So he's clocking away at him. Oh my gosh, man. You can see the impact of these shots. I mean, his literal face bounces to the left, bounces to the right. This is nuts. So when you're getting clocked into the air like that, you're gonna hear a lot of ringing. It's gonna be hard to hear. And oh my, look at Matt Hughes. That face is just, oh man. He flattened him out. Oh, that would have been it. Saved by the bell. Or horn, or whatever. Right now, Matt Hughes is winning on the scorecard at least by 5 points. Look at Matt Brown, though. Putting all of his power into these shots. What is up, Chaos? Chaos, man, how's it going? This another takedown, center on the skull again. It's getting worse and worse for Matt Brown. Brown is getting his face just caved in right now. And he's got the armbar. This could be his saving grace. They said Brown has had a horrible fight. It has been losing this fight. Can literally be saved by an armbar. All right, look at the power of the slam. Oh my gosh. This Matt Hughes, man. Matt Hughes has dominated this fight, and like I said, I don't think there's anything Matt Brown can truly do. If Matt Brown's gonna win, he's got to knock him out or tap him out. He's got 2 minutes and 33 seconds to do that. Matt Hughes has got to play the clock. Looks still impressive, and he's got this fight guaranteed lockdown. Are you doing any title fights? No, the next pay-per-view we're gonna have is going to be the first week of January. The first full week of January will be a pay-per-view. Just keep that in mind. Every single fight this month is not going to be any title fights, but on December 31st. We have one of the biggest fight cards that I have ever put out, which will feature all ranked fights. And I'll get to that once the submission is over, because right now in an armbar, Matt Brown could be in complete trouble. Matt Hughes to pick up an armbar submission victory. Matt Brown taps, and Matt Hughes goes to 2-3. The inaugural UFC welterweight champion bounces back after being on a 3-fight losing skid. Congrats to Matt Hughes on a huge victory. And also him not being knocked out. Who are my champions as they stand? Give me 1 second. As I'll actually pull that up for you. Let me just actually update these records, and I'll get to that in just a second, my friend. Alright, Matt Brown gets pushed to 0-5. Matt Hughes 2-3. Congrats to Matt Hughes, man. The inaugural champ. Alrighty. But yeah, going to who my champions are. My heavyweight champion is Francis Ngannou. My light heavyweight division champ is actually Dan Henderson. Did he really win that fight? Wow. I guess he did. So yeah, Dan Henderson's the UFC light heavyweight division champ. Middleweight champ is Edmund Shabazian. Also, the next fight we have for you folks is going to be Esparza versus Van Zant. It's up next. And they're fighters with nicknames. Yeah, every fighter has a nickname. It's like a whole fighting thing. 12 gauge Paige Van Zant. Carlos Esparza has something. Things like that. Yeah, the Edmund Shabazian is the middleweight champ. The welterweight champion is Gilbert Burns, by the way. Our lightweight division champ is Evan Dunham. Featherweight champ Brian Ortega. Men's bantamweight champion is Marlon Moraes. Men's flyweight champion right now is Demetrius Johnson, who just beat Alex King for that not too long ago. Women's bantamweight champ is Sarah McMahon. Women's flyweight division champ is Mila Wineland. She made her debut back in UFC 3. And the women's strawweight division champ, just like in real life, is Zhang Weili. So those are our champs. And why do we already have a submission? Oh my goodness. The guillotine choke here. Carlos Esparza literally could be just a few moments away from just tapping out Paige Van Zant and the first round. This could be extremely quick. So those are the champs. Which actually reminds me, I actually have to change a fight because I forgot that Dan Henderson was my champ. Which means that this man comes back. Tito Ortiz. Look at those shots, my goodness. Here's the thing. I really don't feel that Paige VanZant is ready for Carla Esparza's fight. By the way, Carla Esparza is in the blue, Paige VanZant in the black. I'm a little bit concerned, you know, when we made this fight, the matchmaking committee was down with it. I necessarily wasn't. I was against this fight actually happening. Hey, what's up, Shadow Rocks? That was a close fight. Yes, that was a close one. And are you excited for this fight, for the fights this weekend? Yes, I actually look forward to watching them because never mind. I don't look forward to watching them. I work. If anything, if I'm at the if I'm at the door, I could just prop up my phone and just watch it because I have ESPN Plus. I can just put it on silent while I watch the fight, and whenever a boss comes around, I can just kind of like, turn it off. The plans of a mastermind. Yeah, there's that. I felt like I was gonna say something. I forgot. Never mind. Anyway. Yes, I was talking about the matchmaking committee. Yes, when this fight was originally scheduled, I really thought that Carla Esparza would mop the floor with Paige VanZant. I didn't think this would be much of a competitive fight. Honestly, I feel the submission system is a little bit weird in this one because you can't really control the submission you want necessarily. It's kind of whatever the game gives you. And look at Paige VanZant actually doing some damage at the end of that round. She followed that knee quickly. That was smart by VanZant. Honestly, ESPN Plus right now is worth it solely for UFC. If you like to watch a bunch of other things, they're honestly not really going on. So if you're not a soccer fan or a mixed martial arts fan, there's not necessarily much point of you getting ESPN Plus. And again, another guillotine. Carla Esparza is just pulling out these guillotines like they're like scrambled eggs. You know, it's so easy to make. That was the best analogy I had at that time. Probably was very cheesy. See, now it's gonna be interesting because I was gonna say Paige VanZant could go for a north-south choke, and that just got turned around. For Esparza, I bet Esparza's gonna pull out every single submission in the book. VanZant, I don't think was really prepared to be in this many submissions tonight. So if she moves her hips, there you go. So you see how she moved her hip, moved her leg to the side of the face, and you got a good position, but Paige VanZant gonna slam her back down to the mat. Yeah, they did stop UFC live events, but you can literally watch the Apex. I mean, they've got hundreds of fights. I mean, Dana White's Contender Series was on for a while. Things like that, which the Contender Series wasn't actually too bad. And even Fight Night. I actually took a break from watching Fight Night. I'm very glad that it's going to be back. I'm going to start watching it again. Because I just love watching fighting. So mixed martial arts is definitely one of the best sports out there. Right now, Paige VanZant is clocking it right in the ribcage, man. They're just exchanging. My God, it was like 10 punches each. Right to the jaw and right to the body. My goodness. I gotta say like this, certain things that correlate to certain achievements like submission special or forever champion. I guess. I mean, if you're a submission specialist, you probably know Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai, maybe. Probably a good wrestler. I mean, this really isn't something that's like, you can make powers out of. This is real life stuff. And if you're a submission specialist, you're a submission specialist. It's not really. You have to know the fighter, and that's one thing I actually like about UFC 4 is that if you don't know the fighter, you're not going to necessarily do well with them. True, at Rock the Party, that is true. All right, round number 3 of what's been a very interesting fight. I'm kind of glad I went through with making this fight now. Round number 3 of this intense fight in the women's strawweight division. I'm saying when it comes to the women divisions, I really forget which one they are, because it's like, it's so bad. Like, I always get the women's bantamweight right, but after that I'm like, huh, question mark? You know, like I was saying about UFC Fight Night 20, one of the biggest fight nights we've ever had, an 11 fight card that features nothing but a bunch of ranked contenders. We have got the former heavyweight champion Kenneth Thomas, who is 12-5, taking on the undefeated former heavyweight champion Dan Henderson. Coming out of Dan Severn, who's coming out of retirement for this fight. In the light heavyweight division, we have 2 former light heavyweight champions, and Aldrich Cook, who's 9-4, taking on Tito Ortiz, 16-5. In the middleweight division, we have the former, I believe, welterweight champ, George St. Pierre, who's 11-6, take on former middleweight champ Chris Weidman, who's 8-5. We have in the welterweight division Conor McGregor, who's 19-5. A former featherweight, a former lightweight, almost a former welterweight champ at this point, Conor. Take on the one and only Tyron Woodley, who's 9-7. 2 former lightweight champs, and Anthony Pettis will take on Jorge Masvidal. We got the former featherweight champ, Renato Moicano, taking on Alexander Volkanovski. Alex King will make his men's bantamweight debut. The 13-4 former flyweight champion will take on Jimmy Rivera, who's 8-5. I remember Wasted Money Ronda Nunes fight. Oh, that was not a waste of money. When we see Peter Parker versus Bruce Wayne, that's comic books. This is real life at Shadow Rocks. You're thinking of a completely different game. Like I was saying, in the men's fight division, we have Alejandro Pantoja taking on Udrak Carter. In the women's band, we'll see Ronda Rousey's return. The former women's bantamweight champ, Ronda Rousey, who's 14-7, will take on her arch nemesis at this point, her main rival, the former women's bantamweight champion, Holly Holm. On top of it, we'll see former champ Joanne Calderwood take on the undefeated Erica Fisher. And we've even got Karolina Kowalkiewicz, the former champ, take on former champion Angela Hill. So epic fights that are going to be on December 31st. The New Year's Eve slugfest. It's going to be on Fight Night 20. I'm really excited for that show. I think you guys should be too. Honestly, a ranked fights all around. Looking at something spectacular. But as this fight has ended, let us see. Oh, pay-per-view. Yeah, I would never pay anything for a pay-per-view. I'll wait till it comes out for free. Well, let's see who they say won this fight. Paige Van Zandt. Okay. I'm a little bit shocked by that decision. Just a little bit. 12-gauge Paige picks up a huge victory as she goes on to being 3-2, as Carlos Esparza goes on to being 3-5. So will you look at that, folks? A 3-5 Carlos Esparza. 3-2 Paige Van Zandt. But next up is going to be in the light heavyweight division as the 0-2 Johnny Walker takes on the 1-2 Minotaur Nogueira. If you're wondering why he was actually scheduled to fight, his last fight in November, he really barely took a scratch. He wanted one more fight. I needed an opponent for Johnny Walker. No one wanted to step up. And Minotaur did. So that's why he's here tonight. Is this all of this card? Yes. What you just saw was the entire card for Fight Night 17. We're only going to have 11 match fight cards until the pay-per-view. And the pay-per-view will be the first full week of January. So I'm basically giving fighters the time to update their records, push them in the right direction maybe, and really let them control their destiny, you know? Do you have UFC Halloween update? I do. Yes, Calvin Kattar was victorious in his fight. Brock Lesnar was not victorious in his fight. A few people. Oh, by the way, Megan Anderson, I think, makes her debut here tonight. Yes, she does make her debut. So yeah, I do have the update. And at Shutterbox, yeah, I think Paige Van Zandt did a good job of just looking impressive. And I think sometimes when it comes to judges' decisions, you just need to look impressive or look like you're actually doing good to win a fight. And I think that was the case there. I kind of had Carlos Esparza honestly winning that fight. You know, speaking about this light heavyweight bout, Johnny Walker, who's 0-2, wants to end 2020 on a good note. He wants to be 1-2, and he's going against a legend in Minotaur Nogueira. Nogueira, who finally got his first victory last month, nice flying knee, you know, is looking to end off 2020 being 2-2, trying to fight potentially for a ranking in 2021, and making the progress to get towards the top 5. And it's going to be a huge and difficult task knowing how deep the light heavyweight division is. So this is a crucial fight for both these fighters. One trying to change his fortune. The other one initially trying to take that big step into his plan towards 2021. So this is huge for both these fighters. You know, Johnny Walker, apparently let go. Maybe he wants to go back to stand-up. Oh, that was a nice forearm shot right there. Get that knee to the face, man. You know, the benefit... oh, nice knee to the face. Oh, he covered the uppercut. He dropped him. Minotaur may be hurt. This is where Walker needs to be aggressive. He's got 30 seconds to do something. He needs to try to figure out something now. And why did he let Minotaur recover? I feel like Walker may have been a little bit too passive this round. Maybe too much of a feel-out process. And that is the end of round number 1. You know, pick your poison. Who do you think won? Won that round, I should say. I'm seeing, since the Halloween update, we've gotten a lot more stand-up fights that I kind of actually enjoy. These guys just going to war. Now we're seeing the bombs get thrown down here. That's a nice shot. Oh my goodness. Oh! Jeez, man. Thank God he picked up his hands. I was actually starting to get concerned for his face. Yeah, there's only so much you can see of someone just getting their face punched in. And also, if you haven't already, hit that sub and like button to BVTV for always the amazing UFC content that I provide once a week. Oh my God, wow, he doesn't capitalize. Why are you not capitalizing? He dropped him a spinning back fist followed by that uppercut, absolutely decked Minotaur Nogueira, and he failed to go to the ground and start hammering away. That's the problem. He just doesn't have that sense of urgency to put this fight away. And I think it may cost him because Minotaur Nogueira is like, oh my gosh, this could be it. Keep punching the man. Don't stop. And of course he stops. Good Lord. Are you only doing this card in stream? Yes, this card will be the only one I have for stream this week. But never fear, because on Monday, I believe on Monday, I have a another UFC fight show. Yep, on Monday I have a UFC show, as long as my work schedule doesn't interfere. So right now that'll be the plan, is on Monday to have another UFC stream for that week. And look at this, the armbar that's been applied. Johnny Walker could actually tap him out if Nogueira can hang on for 43 seconds. And he can't. Oh, Nogueira didn't even tap. Johnny Walker broke the arm of Minotaur Nogueira, and Walker gets his first victory He puts Minotaur Nogueira at 1-3. Meanwhile, Walker picks up a huge first victory. He's now 1-2 in the UFC. His first victory. Finally got rid of that 0. Congrats to Johnny Walker, man. Nope, because I do it once a week. This is the one episode this week.
Winner by submission.
Also, you can also check out the video description. It has my whole schedule right there for you as well. Granted, that schedule does change from time to time, but you know, typically it stays the same. Ah, yes, and speaking about debuts, we have another one, because we're going to be kicking things off in the men's bantamweight division for this fight, as we're going to see the 3-5 Sean O'Malley take on, well, the newcomer Pedro Munhoz. And what bigger way for Pedro Munhoz to win this fight and start out 1-0. So this is where Pedro Munhoz can make a statement. Unlike Brock Lesnar, who actually got, did he get? I think actually, yeah, Brock Lesnar tapped out. He tapped out to Curtis Blades. By the way, Blades is definitely the #1 contender for the heavyweight title come January. He'll face Francis Ngannou for the heavyweight belt. So we know that fight is confirmed. Am I missing anybody else? I think that's the only confirmed contender for the belt now. So that is something we can look forward to, the heavyweight belt. These shots, oh. And look at this, these guys just exchanged that one jab hurt Munhoz quite a bit. By the way, Munhoz in the black, and meanwhile O'Malley in the green. Forgot to mention that. I'll go for those strip. Oh, the knees to the body and the face, man. So I'm quite intrigued to see how Pedro Munhoz actually does, as both these guys missed wildly a couple times in that weird exchange. By the way, folks, the main event for tonight, we'll see rank number 5 Luke Rockhold take on rank number 2 Kelvin Gastelum. Kicked him dead in the body there. Oh! Some nasty shots. I will say that. They're calling for an uppercut. I think from O'Malley's side it looked like. And what is up, Tim Joe? Welcome, welcome. How's it going, man? Good takedown from O'Malley. See, you see how Munhoz tried to get that guillotine before it was too late, but you know, then again, when you have a guy who's advancing in a position like that, it's a little bit difficult to do. Oh, this is not. Oh, the elbows. Keep it up with the elbow strikes, man. And he turns it around. Unfortunately, it's not really going to matter as we're going to round number 2. Nice head kick. I have no idea what Pedro Munhoz's corner is saying. Nice spinning. Maybe it was to be aggressive. That spinning back fist definitely had some impact on it. Going for a single leg takedown. No, he pushed him up on the cage. He's going to drag him down. Okay, so the takedown did actually was successful. I thought O'Malley would have been able to keep his balance. We're getting a ground fight. It's actually one of those better wrestling clinics. I think he was trying to go into top mount form. I'm not really sure there. O'Malley's done a great job of just blocking any transition, and look at this. He probably tried to transition over too. You got the submission locked in. He's gonna try to turn around to an armbar. Yep. This could be it, folks. This armbar could do it for MUNHOZ. Never mind that he gets great into a position. He's right back into side control in a perfect spot. Now north, oh no, not north south actually. If he can turn now, he's into. Well, if he props over, what is it? He's trying to go to the back. He's trying to flatten him out. Or he's trying to go for the choke. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do from that position. He's been trying to go for it for a while, but made no use of it. It's a good job on O'Malley, though. Now he turned around this back sitting position. Could go for a rear naked. Could try to transition into top mount, full guard. Now he's in top mount. Okay, so now this is where O'Malley can be in a good spot. It's the battle of transitions here in wrestling, or at least on the mat. So now MUNHOZ could be incomplete and could be in trouble right now. Looks like O'Malley doesn't really have any plans such as just beating up the face for a little bit. Not to go for major shots instead. Never mind, I take that back. The armbar's been applied. You know, O'Malley, I don't think we've actually seen O'Malley win by submission. I think all of his fights have been by decision or by knockout. This is kind of interesting to see O'Malley go take this form against a guy like MUNHOZ. Thing is, can he tap him out in 35 seconds? Does he have enough time to clasp the arm and get a hold? Oh, he's got the arm, but can MUNHOZ hang on for dear life? He can hang on for 20 more seconds, but Pedro MUNHOZ taps out to sugar Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley saying that he was not going to be going anywhere. O'Malley's been on a losing streak, and he just snapped out against the debuting Pedro MUNHOZ. Wow. O'Malley pushes his record to 4-5. Heartbreakingly for Pedro MUNHOZ, he's going to be starting it off 0-1. Sean O'Malley was ready to fight. I said this was the best we've seen him, especially on the ground. His wrestling was on point, which is something we really rarely see from Sean O'Malley. So this was a great. Maybe he's added some tools. I don't know what it was. Whatever this training camp was, it definitely paid dividends for Sean O'Malley. We're going to go on to the next fight of the night, folks. Congrats to Sean O'Malley. Good bounce back. Next up, we're going to the heavyweight division. The 1-2 Alexei Oleinik will take on the former perennial contender, Kimbo Slice. Here's 2-3. One of these guys will be ending their year off at a 500 record. Who is it going to be? The submission guru or the knockout king?
Ready? Let's go, guys, fight.
Kimbo already getting hit with the knee. You know, for Alexei Oleinik, this fight has to be on the ground. And the reason why I says if it's not on the ground, I don't think he's got a shot in winning this fight. Being on the stand-up with Kimbo Slice is not something Oleinik wants to do. Oh my God! That's all it took was 2 shots. It took 2 shots to drop Alexei Oleinik. And for Kimbo, this fight has to be on the stand. He cannot afford it being taken to the ground. So let that sit there and resonate, folks. And look at that, he's already bopping. He is bopping Oleinik hard. The power. Don't go for the I don't agree with that unless he goes into top mount, but a guy like Alexei Oleinik will make him pay for it. Kimbo's got to be smart about this fight. Because we all know Kimbo can take a punch. That's not the concern. Oh. Yes, but let's see. OLEINIK now is hurt. Has been hurting Kimbo. Look at this. And why is the cage disappeared? See, as long as OLEINIK can avoid the disaster of that heavy hook and uppercut, he's good. But let's see OLEINIK in the red, Kimbo in the white. Kimbo's been blocking a lot of OLEINIK's shots coming his way. I wouldn't go for the... I'm not sure if I agree with him going for takedowns. But against a guy like OLEINIK, man, it doesn't suit well for him. A guy who can literally pull out a choke from anywhere. I think he just punched the mat, my goodness. If he goes for a submission, I'd be surprised. That would truly surprise me. And that's why he cannot be on the ground, because he will get put into a submission. I mean, OLEINIK can literally pull out a submission just from being on the side of you. So for Kimbo, it's got to be all about being aggressive on the stand-up, striking with those fists, shooting the body. I think that's if he can beat up the body, he has a good chance of winning this fight, Kimbo. Because he definitely did win that last round, 10-9. Or Kimbo excels as blocking and counter striking. His hand speed is ridiculous. Oh, nice knee to the face. Oh. Alright. I said, you know, for OLEINIK, his best bet, if he does stay on the stand-up, is trying to outstrike his opponent. And I think he's actually doing that this round, especially. Good takedown again from Kimbo, but I'm not sure this is really working out too well for him. I mean, I feel like the takedowns are eventually going to lead him to lose. I'm telling you, all it takes is one good submission. See Kimbo keeping the distance. See, he's a very aware fighter. That's what people don't really understand about Kimbo Slice, man. His awareness. Oh my God, like a bobbing, like a, oh! How is he still, like, going? Good Lord. Good Lord. And this is where the beginning of the end could be, folks. Because now he's in the submission, and this could be it. He got caught. Can Kimbo survive this intense submission? And he does. Okay. We all know that OLEINIK definitely is hurt. I mean, he took that uppercut and he went down. I mean, I give him the credit, man. He took like 7 straight punches. Some of Kimbo's best punches, but that uppercut is too lethal, and it dropped him temporarily. It almost knocked him out cold. There's 6 seconds left in round number 2. And that's it. We're going to round number 3. All right. Personally, I do think, again, Kimbo wins this round 10-9. I think he's up by 2 points. I have it 20-28. I have it 20-18. My bad. Sorry. In Kimbo Slice's favor. So he's done a good job the first 10 minutes, but he needs to follow up here with some explosiveness if he wants to win this fight. Nice head kick. Okay. Kimbo throwing out some head kicks now. But he's not intelligently defending like he was. Being a little bit aggressive, being a little bit sloppy now. Goes for another takedown. What is with him? These infatuated with takedowns. This is definitely a different strategy that he's never applied before. We're seeing a lot of fighters change up their game plan against fighters. I think he's trying to get that you know, ground and pound going, that dominant presence on the ground, which is quite interesting. He's going against a guy who can really turn any position on the ground into a submission. Heel hook, leg, you know. Heel hook, look at that, armbar, neck crank. I mean, OLEINIK's done it all. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this fight. Who will we see a stoppage, or are we going to a judge's decision? We're gonna find out, folks. This heavyweight fight continues, and OLEINIK is looking like a bloody mess. Man, he's just bleeding all over the place from his eyes. He's got 2 cuts near them. Oh man, you heard that last clock. That was us, the human fist beating a skull. I wouldn't be surprised if OLEINIK has a concussion after this fight. How many times has been clocked there? This OLEINIK now turning around. He's turning it around. This could be actual doomsday for Kimbo Slice. We have seen so many bad things happen for guys who are in the lead. A minute left in this fight. Can OLEINIK turn this around in his favor and get a submission? He's got 45 seconds to do so. OLEINIK is running out of time. And this could be the beginning of the end for Kimbo Slice. The over-aggressiveness. Can he hang on for 25 more seconds? He's got that arm, and he will snap it. If OLEINIK gets a chance, OLEINIK will snap that arm. Can Kimbo hang on? He's got 10 seconds left in this fight. Will we see a stoppage, or are we going to judge decision? As Kimbo Slice gets saved by the horn, we're going to a judge decision. Who are they going to give this fight to? I bet you that submission will have a lot to do with it, with this decision. A super close call in this fight. And Kimbo Slice still gets the victory. Heartbreaking for OLEINIK. He is now 1-3. But Kimbo Slice is back on the winning track. He's now 3-3, back at 500. That's where he wanted to be to end the year. And congrats to Kimbo, man, getting a huge decision victory. And next, folks, it'll be in the men's flyweight division, as the 7-8 John the Magician Dodson will be taking on the 4-6 Ray BORG. For Dodson, he spoke about going back to 500. He's a former flyweight champion. He knows what it's like to be there. He wants to get back and try to compete for a spot in the rankings. He goes, you know, if I win this fight, I'm 8-8. I can then challenge number 5 ranked fighter. So for Dodson, this is huge. He needs to win this fight, and he understands what he's got to do to get there. And Ray BORG will not make it easy for him. By the way, John Dodson in the yellow, Ray BORG in the black. This men's flyweight fights, it's going to be underway. Oh, and as I said before, folks, the middleweight division will be the headliner. Ranked number 5, Luke Rockwood's 11-7 will take on the second-ranked Kelvin Gastelum, 7-5. A big fight main event ahead of us here at the UFC Apex. And by the way, Madison Square Garden will be hosting our UFC Fight Nights 20 on December 31st. Thought I should put that out there. It's going to be a very big epic fight night, December 31st. I'm going to be promoting that fight night throughout this month. It's that huge. Nice front kick. Look at this. John Dodson already having done the damage to Ray Borg early. You know, Borg is one of the guys I don't feel like who has a great chin, but is just so technically sound. It's hard to take him down, hard to knock him out. So John Dodson definitely has a lot on his plate tonight. Borg is actually stumbling for a little bit. Look at this, man. You seen Dodson trying to go for that takedown. Good stuff with it. He stuffed that takedown. Now there's Dodson on the cage, bopping him in with some knee, throwing some knees in there. Ray Borg trying to follow that up. The knee of his own. Good exchange. And folks, if you haven't already, definitely hit that sub button to BVTV, my goodness. Nice Superman punch. Okay. That was an immediate takedown, an aggressive takedown at that. Okay. You got Dodson kind of bouncing back and forth. You know, the intriguing thing I like to think is just at how calm John Dodson has been in this fight. It's a little bit different than what we've seen. Yeah, he's being quick-paced, but he's not being overly aggressive. He's kind of picking his spots. And again, Ray Borg in trouble. Oh, if that Superman punch would have connected, that may have actually knocked him out cold. I think John Dodson realized that. Hell, you even hear Dodson's coach telling him to protect his face. And he's got him rocked, and he's constantly attacking the body after, you know, the good thing that Dodson has done is whenever Ray Borg has covered his face, things about to hit there, he's counteracted with targeting the body. And that's why you see the bruises. It's like 6 different bruises on his body. Oh, he dropped him. He missed that leg kick. He may have to pay for it. Oh, that clocked him. That almost deadly clocked him in a half right there. My goodness. Ray Borg went down like a sack of bricks. Just in side control. It's over, yeah, it's over. Stop the fight. John Dodson gets the biggest victory of the year for himself and his career this year. He knocks out Ray Borg. Whoa, look at that running backflip. Okay. John Dodson is back in the 500 column. He knows that now he can at least try to make that push, that move to being a contender. That was a huge win for John Dodson. He's now 8-8. Meanwhile, Ray Borg 4-7. Heartbreaking for Ray Borg. But man, what a huge victory for John Dodson here tonight. As he knocks him out right before the second round comes to an end. That was the best we've seen John Dodson since he won the championship. Huge victory for the man. As we're going to go on to the next fight of the night, which would be heading straight into the women's bantamweight division. Rank number 4, Germaine de Remedy, who's 3-3, will take on Megan Anderson, who's making her debut. This is a huge fight in the women's bantamweight division, and let's see who's going to come out the winner. If you don't know, if de Remedy loses, she'll be out of the rankings. But if Megan Anderson loses, I mean, Germaine de Remedy probably won't go up in the rankings. It's an unranked fighter. But at least she'll know she'll have a little bit of space if she ever is to lose after this fight. She won't completely fall out of the rankings. Okay, oh. By the way, Germaine de Remedy in the blue, Megan Anderson in the black. This woman bantamweight division fight happens right now. Now, the UFC Apex, man, it's, this is a pretty cool arena, but, man, it is so difficult not having DC and John Anik there. It's like, sometimes you want to take that break in talking to let them explain a little bit, that you can kind of breathe, and I don't really get that luxury right now. That clocking away on Megan Anderson already is Germaine de Remedy. Megan Anderson needs to do something to defend herself. Why'd she get off of her? That made absolutely no sense. She was not intelligently defending, and she would have won the fight right there. I'm a little bit confused on why that happened. That made no sense to me. Like, that legit made absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Hey, what's up, Brandon, man? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show. Alright, great. She caught her. Megan Anderson tried to go for the takedown instead. Germaine de Remedy now with this guillotine submission applied. Is Megan Anderson going to be in trouble right here? Will she tap out? Rank number 4 fighter Germaine de Remedy trying to keep that ranking, trying to better her record. Now Megan Anderson's in control in this north-south position, or was in north-south. I feel like these two fighters are like giants in their division, you know? See what? Oh. My goodness, look at these shots. She's targeting the ribcage. Alright, ready? Fight for this round number 2. Officially to win this women's bantamweight division fight. Oh. She's just clocking away at her. My, wow, okay. Anderson is just pounding away on that body. She is annihilating the ribcage. And you see, that little kick did a lot. I think she may have actually really hurt Germaine de Remedy. Oh, but she dropped it. Anderson just got dropped. Okay, nice 1-2 from de Remedy. Oh. Okay, good body shot. Body kick, I should say. Sorry. Man, oh man, this has been gosh, this has been more of a sloppy slugfest. They're not caring where it hits. They're just, you're hearing the impact. I mean, these kicks are just nasty, and the shots too. But it's been more of a kickboxing fight, kind of. I take that back. That right hand definitely broke something in her jaw. You see how Jermaine Durand's getting that combination. One shot to the face, one shot to the body, maybe another one to the body, if not going right back to the face. Keeping her opponent guessing. She's done well with faking out in this fight, and it's worked out really well for her. Wow, a beautiful hip toss. That was literally flawless. That was whole one fluid motion. I don't think anyone's ever done it that like fluidly, that flawlessly before. Legitimately poetry in motion. Good, stay relaxed. That's a funny one. And that is the end of round number 2. If they want to, they want to keep fighting. And they're like, dang, do they not know that they have another round? I said, like, someone should tell them that there is another round. What is up, dumb flunk? Welcome, welcome. A nice, oh my god, oh. Look at these shots, man. Now, truth be told, I do believe, oh, good take up from Megan Anderson. But I do believe that Jermaine Durand, I think, has done better in this fight than Megan Anderson. Maybe that's wrong. Like on my scorecard, I have it's 2019. Actually, sorry. Wait. Yes. No. I don't have. My sorry. My bad. It's 2018. My bad. Sorry. Or is the math didn't add up there? So I do believe it's 10-9. Jermaine Durand both rounds. So unless Megan Anderson do something, I think Megan Anderson, she wants to win this fight, definitely has to win by knock, because I feel like Jermaine Durand has done overall a great job of dominating, being the overall better dominant presence in this fight. See, we're just seeing she's just been in control for the majority, I mean. And some knock to Anderson either. Look at those shots. I said, you know, right now it's just Jermaine Durand in complete control. There's no other way to put it, you know? She's going for an armbar, not a guillotine, coach. There was a bad call by, I think, Megan Anderson's corner. I mean, truth be told, they're kind of just sitting. I mean, for Durand, she's sitting here draining the clock, which is smart. If you know you're winning, why be reckless? If you know you're in a dominant position where she can't get out of, control the clock, control the pace, do nothing but just control. At 15 seconds left in this fight before we go into the judge decision. I think the winner of this fight's gonna be honestly pretty clear. I don't think it was ever in doubt. Yeah, Jermaine Duremedy, in my opinion, has this fight locked down. That she definitely won't move up in the rankings from this fight. I mean, she's ranked number 4. It'll just push her to 4 and 3. Yeah, as I think that was the expected winner. Jermaine Duremedy now 4 and 3. Unfortunately for Megan Anderson, she gets a loss in her debut. She is 0 and 1. As we're going to move on to the featherweight division fight, which we'll see ranked number 4 is Zabit Magomed Sharapov, who is 4 and 3, take on ranked number 2 Charles Rosa, who's 3 and 1. This fight is up next. Dan Marigo out of the rough for this match. Or fight, sorry. Fight! Now, Charles Rosa was undefeated for 3 straight fights, then got the contendership fight and lost. And as for Zabit Magomed Sharapov, a guy who just had an up and down roller coaster, truthfully. So he's looking to go 5 and 3, move up in the rankings, and push himself closer to a contendership fight, probably hopefully in a title fight in 2021. So for him, he wants to end the year with a huge win tonight. A statement victory is what he said he was looking for. Right, Magomed Sharapov in the red, Charles Rosa in the black. Right, folks, this is not the main event. The main event is up next, as it'll be in the middleweight division. Ranked number 5, Luke Rockhold, who's 11 and 7, will take on ranked number 2, Kelvin Gastelum, who's 7 and 5. As these fights, that fight right there will be the main event fight here in the UFC Apex. You see, you heard Rose's side. Rose's head man over there can't even speak right now. Honestly, I've spoken so much, I'm starting to like jumble up my words. But Rose's head coach said close the distance on a great double leg takedown as well. Let's see what he makes of it. Got in the stalemate at the moment. Okay, finally we're getting some advancement. Oh, no, we're right back to where we started, square one. He's got to be careful. Zabit has some crazy, wicked submissions, and Rosa's got to be very aware of that. She turns some side control. Zabit's already bloodied up. Oh my goodness. What did that fan say? I think someone said definitely something that shouldn't be into the game. Wow. Nice shipman punch. He got him. He's hurt. He's got Rosa hurt. So reverse push him over. Good stuff from Magomed Sharapov. Whoa. That was impressive. Another good takedown by Rosa too on top of that. He's got 10 seconds left in round number 1. And they call it, okay. So round number 2, here we go. And what that's a tough one. I don't know. It's either 10-9 Rosa or I don't know. I feel like maybe Zabit won that round. Well, that right there was one of those where you pick who you think won. That was a little bit too close to call, if I'm being honest. He caught him again with that same kick. Nice Superman punch. All right. So, you know, yeah, right now it's kind of like just in that jab city. Both these guys not trying to go for anything explosive. I mean, you see Zabit trying to mix into the boxing with the kickboxing, and it's kind of working out really well for him. But as for Rosa, it's been just kind of going jab, punch, kick, and jab, punch, and then try to go for a takedown. He's been more or less the aggressor on that, and what a great counter to that spinning back fist. I think both landed, though, the head kick and the spinning back fist. I'm not sure, though. He left his chin wide open. He got bopped with an uppercut. Seeing the impact of these shots, man. I think he actually blocked that body kick. Both these guys are messed up, by the way, if you can't tell. Like, they are messed up. Badly. And what's up to 10 people on the stream? Welcome, welcome. You know, truth be told, in this fight to where if... You know, Zabit comes in at rank number 4. He beats the rank number 2 fighter here. You gotta think he can make a kind of a claim for a title shot. He can make that claim for a title shot in January. So this is a big fight. But if Rosa wins, I mean, it just proves he's been on dominant form and deserves a rematch for the featherweight title. So this is a big fight going into this. Yeah, this submission he's not even going to have enough time for, I don't think. It means he's got to transition over, get his whole body to the other half of Zabit. He's finally got it collapsed in, but now he's got to transition. Nope. We're going to round number 3 of what has been just an absolute battle here in the semi-main event. Okay, folks, the next fight is the full-on main event, which will feature the middleweights. Rockhold versus Gastelum. Rank number 5 takes on rank number 2. So these have been some stiff shots. I want people to realize that. You know, for his... Going for another double leg takedown. You know, I think Charles Rosa has landed every single takedown tonight. I think it's like 4 for 4. Wait, Zabit with the guillotine. Zabit pulling out the goal. Guillotine here. Can he tap out? He hasn't really got it placed in. Now he's got it placed in. Now he's got to press down just a little bit more, apply a little bit more pressure, cut off the air circulation, and he could have this one in the bag. He's got him. No, he doesn't. Does he? No, he doesn't. He's Rosa slips out. This Rosa going for a submission of his own. Both guys trying to just outdo one another. Again, he's got to get it collapsed in. He's got to hold him down. He hasn't done that yet. He finally has. Now he's got to use all of his momentum to move his body from one half to the other half, and then really apply the side choke and get it to work effectively, and he couldn't do it. Two minutes left in this fight. Will we have a stoppage, or are we going to a judge's decision? That's Zabit turning it around. Now he's in this position. He's in a good position, actually. He's trying to go to the backs. Couldn't flatten him out. Zabit, I don't know why he did that. If he wasn't throwing any punches. I mean, that was kind of pointless on Zabit's part. What is up to the 11th person in the stream? Welcome, welcome. So for Charles Rosa, he loses this fight. He's definitely going to drop the ranking. But for Zabit, not only does he move up, but he can even try to challenge for the featherweight title in January. So this is a huge fight for this dude. And Brian Ortega is looking to put that belt on the line in January anyway. Oh, he dropped with the uppercut. And that is the end of this fight. Who do the judges have winning this one? So this was an equally even contested fight. It's definitely going to be hard to call a winner, so I'm going to be intrigued on what they say. Zabit Magomedov picks up a huge victory. It pushes him to 5-3. Meanwhile, Charles Rosa going to 3-2. I mean, this was an epic fight. I mean, let's be honest now, this was 15 minutes of pure awesomeness. But we're going to go on to the main event, folks, which sees ranked number 5, Luke Rockhold, 11-7, take on ranked number 2, Kelvin Gastelum, who's 7-5, and the same situation applies here for both these guys. The main event, it's on like Donkey Kong. Let's get this fight going. Herb Dean, they're going to be the official for this fight. By the way, Rockhold in the blue, Gastelum in the black. We have a 5-round fight. This is a fight night main event. Yeah, so for Rockhold, Rockhold has had the most up and down, I think, series ever since UFC 2. Because it feels like he's always been outdone by Yoel Romero. Like, whatever Yoel Rockhold tries to do, Yoel Romero does it better. So it's going to be very interesting to see if Rockhold can, now that Romero's going to be gone for a while due to his last fight he lost, I think he's kind of on a losing streak right now with us, so Rockhold has a chance to kind of finally get away from that. And it starts here tonight, climbing up. We all know Rockhold necessarily probably isn't going to get a title shot if he beats Gastelum here. But for him, Rockhold needs to win this fight just to move up and then be that contender and then potentially fight the ranked number 1 fighter and then get the title shot. So for Rockhold, it's a little bit different. For Gastelum, if he beats Luke Rockhold, he can look at this as a tune-up for a title shot. I mean, with the way it goes, it's going to be quite interesting, but Luke Rockhold is absolutely mopping the floor, kind of, with Kelvin Gastelum early here in round number 1. Whoa, dropped him. Shows you the strength of Gastelum. He picked him up flawlessly and then dropped him right on his skull. Like, right on the back of his head, man. Did he really just say that he didn't like it, keep doing it? Rockhold down the back, sitting position. Do you go for a rear naked, go into top mount? What's he going for? Oh, he's going for this head choke. This is not looking good for Kelvin Gastelum, like, at all. Gastelum needs to figure out something to effectively work. He's going to be in no man's land. He's literally in actual deep danger if he doesn't figure out something. Right now, if he can hang on for about 38 seconds, he's got a shot. So maybe that's Gastelum's plan, to hold out, but I wouldn't try to push the body, the limit of your body like that. I'm not in full agreement. I mean, luckily enough, he was able to get out of that, but at what cost, man? That was a brutal round for Kelvin Gastelum. We're going to round number 2. Yo, round number 2, we're officially underway. That was probably the best round number 1 Luke Rockhold's ever had since we've seen him, if I'm being honest. Actually, make sure I save the current records, though I'm not like, oh, let me go to update them. Good takedown by Gastelum. Gastelum's been the aggressor. You guys have realized that, right? Kelvin Gastelum has been the guy who has basically been going for these takedowns, and it hasn't necessarily worked out for him. Gets into an armbar. Will it even matter? Nope. Gastelum's able to slip out of that quickly. So now Gastelum's in side control. Gastelum with those body shots, targeting the body, trying to make it harder to breathe a little bit. going nailing the body of Luke Rockhold, man. And it's smart because if this fight does go into that 4th or 5th round, when you're breathing, you're pulling air from the body. You're breathing. It's gonna be harder for the rib cage to deal with all that air. It's gonna cause pressure to make it uncomfortable. It's gonna be hard to breathe. He's gonna be susceptible now, and protecting the body than anything else, more than anything else. Nice, checked leg kick there from Rockhold. They checked that leg kick pretty well. Look at this mighty single leg. Oh, over his head and just slammed him. My God. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had a slam knock out an opponent before. Don't think we have. This Rocket not going for an armbar. A little bit late in the round. Up, that was blocked. She got third. Good job, timekeeper. Doing my job for me. Good stuff. You heard that gasp of air from Luke Rockhold. That means the pain is already there. Going to round number 3. A brutal 2 rounds. This brutal middleweight main event continues. Remember, folks, it's a 5-round fight, so this is just the middle ground, basically. Recover and let's move that head. Oh, man. Ooh, look at Luke Rockhold's eye. I just realized that. That eye just got gashed wide open. Oh, that is a bloody mess. The guy gassed him who's hurt. Oh, I think that was dead in the spinal cord. Sorry, I haven't been that active working on some stuff. Oh, hey, man, it's I thought you actually left. Hey, it's cool you're still here, man. This has been a brutal, just oof, that shot to the rib cage slash. I mean, you can tell it leads up to the spinal cord. That is such a man. It's a nasty punch. Oh, Superman punch. Like, I think both these guys are gonna need a bunch of ice packs. Oh. I think this round has been the most brutal. Oh! 3 straight uppercuts and Luke Rockhold still standing. The exchange, this has been pure just aggression in round number 3. Oof, man. Oh, another one. Oh my God. That is it for round number 3. My word, man. We're going to round number 4 after 3 just brutal rounds. I'm not sure if these guys are going to be going past this round. If this gets to round 5, I'll be shocked. This has been just absolutely insane. Oh wait, Gaslam's down. Gaslam's down. Rockhold's opportunity. Wow. Here, both coaches trying to give their fighters advice on what's been an absolute war. We're back to a wrestling stand, something I never thought we'd actually get back to in this fight. We're finally here in round number 4. Welcome back, the ground game. These guys are still clocking. They're still clocking away at each other here on the ground while they're transitioning too. Let that sit there. Pure brutality in this fight. This is nuts. This was not the main event fight I was expecting. I'm glad we're getting this type of fight too. This is awesome. So you got Rockhold here. This back position could go to top mount, and that's exactly the plan for him. Now for Rockhold, maybe the plan is to kind of waste some clock a little bit. Maybe he's exhausted. Like I said, he got targeted in the ribcage and the back. You know, he's gonna be in complete pain. We all know that, and even Gaslam knows that. Seeing the Rockhold should go for that Kimura lock. I don't know if he actually checked that leg kick in time or not. I know he got it up, but I think it was a little bit too late. I think the damage was already done to his calf. Here it is. So these guys kind of slowed down this last 2 minutes of this round, trying not to exhaust themselves for number 5. Man, remember, they've been fighting basically for about 20 minutes straight. Good tell. Wait, he got him in the guillotine. He got too aggressive. And he may pay for. Wait, look at this. Gaslam though on the counter submission. Now he's got this head choke applied. Can Luke Rockhold hang in there for 5 more seconds to go to round number 4? I mean, for the final round number 5. Sorry, and Rockhold hangs on to go to survive to round number 5. 20 minutes are in the books. Are we going to a judge's decision for a full 25-minute fight, or will we see a stoppage in this war between these two? This has been a phenomenal, insane, crazy fight. Remember, folks, after this fight's over, we still have the awards, and that'll be it for the show. I mean, this has been an amazing show. Every fight tonight has been spectacular. Ooh, look at the jabs, man. See, the bruising is nuts. I don't think we've ever seen guys this badly bruised. Oh, he dropped him with the uppercut. Gaslam went down. Gaslam could be in trouble. Can Gaslam hang on? And he seems like he is. He seems like he is. Back to the wrestling stand. Seeing how they're wrestling, they can't really stand up anymore. They're exhausted from this fight. So they had to go to wrestling trying to... And wrestling is even more tiresome than actually standing up and fighting. So essentially, this the great counter by Gaslam. Now he's in control here in the top mount. Dave's back up. Gaslam could go for 2 options. Flatten him or go for the rear naked to go to the... Oh, 3 options to go to the side. We've got 2 minutes left in this 5-round fight. What is going to happen? Judge decision or a stoppage? What are we going to get? This has been an amazing fight, folks. What a way to end an epic episode of Fight Night. This has been awesome. I personally think we're going for a full 25-minute fight like the Chuck Liddell and Misha Serkinov fight. By the way, I actually did get the intro update. Misha Serkinov will be out probably, it's estimated until March, maybe April. So giving you guys the heads up there. Can Rockhold hang on for 30 more seconds to force a judge decision? Can this guy hang on after his face is being pounded into mass right now? Rockhold, who I think was almost fading right there. He's got to hang on for 10 more seconds. Can Luke Rockhold force the judge's decision, or will he have to get... will be finished by a stoppage? We're going to a judge's decision. 25 full amazing minutes in the books of one of the best fights of the year, potentially. And Luke Rockhold picks up a huge victory. Rockhold is now 12-7. As for Kelvin Gastelum, heartbreakingly 7-6. Now I would love to see these guys do it one more time, but we still have the awards of this show to do before we call it an episode. This has been phenomenal, folks. Fight of the night definitely went to Rockhold and Gastelum. I agree. Performance of the night submission should have went to Nick Diaz. And as for TKO of the night, it was the only TKO that we gotten in this episode, so that's fine, as it goes to John Dotson. So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV, and stay off the hook.